past is not lost. The past lives inside us. Encoded in the double helix are the experiences of our ancestors. After 3 decades of research, our engineers have forged the cutting edge of biotechnological interfaces. We have unlocked the lives of our forebears. We have opened a window into the past. This is Total Immersion Entertainment. With the press of a button, you will experience the most pivotal moments in history. All from the comfort of home. Welcome to Helix, where the past is your playground.
Last of the heroic Knights Templar, Jacques de Molay was a man of principle, a towering intellect, betrayed by those he trusted. In this episode of Fallen Heroes, experience Jacques de Molay's final tragic hours through the eyes of one of his closest friends and advisors.
Who goes there?
A friend of the temple.
Fluarak. The Council's message was absolute. You're not welcome here.
I must speak with the Grand Master.
He's in session. They all are. Another day, perhaps.
King Philip disagrees.
Damn you, man. Why you're not rotting in a cell at this moment, I cannot fathom.
We are betrayed. Draw your swords, men. Defend the temple. Not you, brother. I have a different task for you. Come with me.
King Philip's moving faster than we expected.
Another hand is at work here.
Pope?
The assassins.
Assassins? I thought the Mongol Khans broke their power decades ago.
The assassins are far older than Masyaf, my friend. Their anarchic delusions are virulent as the plague, less easily eradicated. We will not prevail this night, but if you make haste, we may yet save our order.
What must I do?
Go to the... Take the sword and the book. Hide them. They must not fall into the assassin's hands.
Grandmaster, I
Go!
won't.
Hold the bridge! Hold!
Down! I have to take a different way.
The tower. They've taken them.
Pope Clement, hear me? Before this year is out, you will answer for your crimes before God Almighty! And you, King Philip, no punishment is too heinous for the great evil you have inflicted upon the temple! I curse you! Curse you to the 13th generation of your blood! You shall be cursed!
Consumed in flames of hunger and wrath, thus came the age of true wisdom to a blistering close. The Knights Templar, once the proud shepherds of order, peace, and illumination, were no more.
Yeah, let's get a sniffer running. If Abstergo pings us, pull me out. Okay. I have a visual. Hey there. This is probably disorienting, so I'll be brief. I'm Bishop, not my real name, obviously, but that's as much as you'll get today. Please listen carefully. Abstergo is using you, hijacking your neurons to help them sift through genetic memory data. These guys have their fingers in countless corporations, governments, media outlets, and NGOs. But now, they want control over history itself. If that doesn't frighten you, it should. But we're here to stop them, and I need your help. Deacon, preload gene sequence, AD16, B13, I87.
Yep, spooling it up.
last week, we gained access to a bank of unsequenced memories in Abstergo's Helix servers. For now, we'd like you to experience a small sample. This should help you understand our struggle. And after that, you can decide for yourself what comes next. We'll be waiting.
Arno.
Can't I go with you, Father?
Courage, my boy. You wait just here. I will return when this hand reaches the top.
That's forever.
Not as long as all that. And when I get back, we'll see the fireworks. And Arno, no exploring, hmm?
Yes, Father.
Gaspiller ainsi son énergie.
Garde, attrapez-les!
Don't even think about moving.
Quickly. Allez. Bet you can't steal one.
Thief! Put that back!
Ah, hell. What happened?
Hurry, through here. Did you see their faces when we stole those apples? I'm Arno. Elise. I'm here with my father. So am I. He has important business with the king. What should we do now? Shh. Listen. Don't worry, they'll never think to look for us in here. It was my fault. I'm the one who took the apple. Let's see where they're going.
Monsieur Franklin, I sincerely hope this unfortunate affair does not darken your opinion of our nation.
Monsieur, if we judged nations by the character of their
Elise.
criminals,
Father?
we should all be called barbarians.
Come here, girl. Now.
Father?
away, boy.
Arno. Arno. Look at me. Can't win fairly at cards, so you stoop to thieving, you bastard!
Calm down, Victor. I've only come for my watch.
It's my watch. I want it fairly.
Well, in a just world, Victor, I would agree with you, but this is not a just world. This is France.
You're a dead man.
Oh, step lightly there. You'll hurt yourself. I just had a nice chat with your brother.
Hugo, fetch the marshals.
Hold on a minute. Diable.
I've got it, Victor. I won't let him get it.
I say. Sorry. Pardon, madam.
Get out of my way. Move it.
Gentlemen, please, we can come to an understanding.
Shut it.
Please, excuse him. He's not housebroken.
C'est amusant.
Big-headed blacksmith like you probably can't even read a watch.
Come over here and say that.
No.
Get back here. Au voleur! Emparez-vous de lui!
Keeping up? Shall I call a break?
You're off to the next world, aren't you?
Yes!
Yeah.
And where in God's name have you been? Ha! Got you now, you little shit!
Just a little misunderstanding. Nothing to...
Your master's harboring a common criminal. In broad daylight, he broke into my home and stole my watch.
Did he indeed? Well, I'm sure the Marshalsea would be more than willing to sort this out.
Sort what out, Olivier?
A most serious accusation against your ward, sir.
He robbed me.
Of what, precisely? Wait for me in my library.
Don't give me that look. Victor cheats when he plays Pharaoh. Everyone knows it.
Arno? Who are you talking to?
No one, monsieur.
You'll be happy to learn I persuaded Olivier to leave off calling the Marshalsea. Again.
Je vous remercie, monsieur.
What is this? The 6th time? The 7th? Perhaps a new hobby might be better for your health.
Well, I find playing cards affords many opportunities for fresh air and exercise.
We'll talk about this later. I have business in town and must collect Elise before I can attend to it.
Elise is here?
Only for the night. She returns to Paris first thing tomorrow.
She'll need an escort, won't she, with you so preoccupied?
One of you running amok is quite enough. Remain here and see if Olivier has any chores for you.
I'm sure he does.
What was that?
Give my regards to Elise.
Jugement tapageur.
Thrown out onto the street yet?
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you?
It'd break my heart.
Olivier, if I weren't here, who'd do all your work for you?
The horses need brushing, boy. Get to it.
Certainement, monsieur.
Sire de la Serre, wait! Nom de Dieu. Nom de Dieu, nom de Dieu.
Some trouble, mon ami?
A letter for Sire de la Serre. It's very important.
Oh, calm yourself, Perrault. That letter won't reach Monsieur de la Serre any faster if you drop dead of exhaustion. Give it here. I'll catch him.
He must receive it today. It's very...
Very important. Yes, I heard you the first time. I'll see that he gets it.
Monsieur de la Serre! Stop! Make way, make way! Monsieur de la Serre! Please excuse. Wrong carriage. What I need is a bird's eye view. There you are.
Back at the line.
You want to fight me? Keep your distance!
Something.
Back at the line.
Keep your distance!
What the hell's going on, Vince? That's all.
Elle-même vacille les styles nous ont abandonnés les uns après les autres. Et on sert encore une insertion soulèvement. Les uns.
Nothing. Right, back to just fly off.
Something's not right.
What was that?
That's it! Now one more step! It's for you! I have nothing to tell back! You are You're barely a thinking animal! Move away! You cannot fight with foul firearms! I'll settle this soon enough! La mienne comme la vôtre. Eh bien, il fallait le dire plus tôt. Ils nous ont abandonnés les uns après les autres. Ça bouge ici.
À laquelle je me fais gloire de commenter. C'était écoulé depuis les dernières tenues des États généraux. Et quoique la convocation de ces assemblées parut être tombée en désuétude, devil are they? Peut tirer une nouvelle force et qui peut ouvrir à la nation la dette de l'État, déjà immense à mon avènement au trône, s'est encore accrue sous mon règne. On a été la cause. nécessaire et a rendu plus sensible l'inquiétude générale, un désir exagéré d'innovation se sont emparés des esprits et finiraient par égarer totalement les opinions si on ne se hâtait de les fixer par une réunion d'avis sages et modérés. C'est dans cette confiance, messieurs, je vous ai rassemblés.
Finally.
Et je vois avec
Not these two
sensibilité
again. Must
qu'elle
have
a
tailed me from
déjà
the
été
estate.
justifiée par les dispositions que les deux premiers ordres ont montrées à renoncer à leurs privilèges pécuniaires. L'espérance que j'ai conçue de voir tous les ordres réunis de sentiments concourir avec moi au bien général de l'État ne sera point
So, who or what will take its place? Another king? A council of capable men?
That is the question, isn't it?
A truce, then.
What the devil was that about? Now, we can resolve this without recourse to violence, can't we? Get him, Hugo! I suppose not. Get him, Hugo! Easy, big fella. You can't take us. Ready for a beat? Not your day, is it, Victor? To your health, gentlemen. You, boy, stop! What are you doing there? Running! He's getting away! I can shoot. Is that your best?
Look at you, son.
No getting back in there now. Catch them back at home, I suppose.
Soyez les sous, soyez les fous.
Différent. Je suis...
Sûrement évadé d'un asile. Pourquoi fais-tu?
disais-je?
Oh, quelle louche!
Bien, je ne sais pas trop quoi en penser.
Il va se faire mal.
Bonsoir, Olivier. Has Monsieur de la Serre returned?
Senor de la Serre is not expected until late.
Ah, well. I suppose I'll just pass the time with Elise, then.
Don't get your hopes up just yet. Mademoiselle is at a private soirée, in her honor, at the palace.
A party? I wasn't invited.
Neither were the horses.
I'm sure she just misplaced my invitation. I'll find my own way in. How late is late?
Perhaps an hour, perhaps 3, perhaps not at all. I do not question the comings and goings of my betters.
I'll just wait here, then.
C'est une tradition dépassée, vieil homme.
Bien là-bas.
Si les Français sont prêts pour ça.
Ça ne s'est pas fait.
Vous seriez moi lui parler alors.
Le traité du monde et de la lumière de Descartes. Never could get through that one. Mémoire de Monsieur d'Artagnan. Elise's favorite. I could just slip it under the door. He'd see it the instant he returned. Les tragiques. Too depressing.
Hop, hop.
There. Safe and sound, and only slightly delayed. And now, to the palace. I couldn't sneak through a sewer in these threads, much less a ball. Here, here, mon ami. Let me take care of that.
Thank you, young man.
Maximilien Robespierre. No guest.
Arnaud. Le Chevalier du Télème.
Invitation, s'il vous plaît.
About that, I had one, of course, but on the way...
No invitation, no admittance. Now clear the queue. Next, please. Charles Gabriel Sivet. 2 guests. Next, please.
Quite the turnout. Quite.
appearance, to be polite. I'm tired.
As you say.
Third Estate practically up in arms, and they're having a party.
What's this party for, anyway?
Not sure. Some kind of confirmation ceremony for the Delacer girl.
What the hell's going on? Oh, lovely. Another capering loon.
Play by our rules!
Off with you!
Third Estate practically up in arms, and they're having a party.
What's this party for, anyway?
Not sure. Some kind of confirmation ceremony for the Delacer girl.
Is it shift change yet?
What, see? Can you break the...
Allez-vous-en!
Third Estate practically up in arms, and they're having a party.
What's this party for, anyway?
Not sure. Some kind of confirmation ceremony for the Delacer girl.
Is it shift change yet? Look at that one. Pretty sure his shoes cost more than my rent.
She does not.
You up there! Stop! Get down!
Will you let me back in if I do?
What? Certainly not!
Well then, if it's all the same to you, I think I'll stay up here.
You, come here!
I'll see you in the garden later, yes? Of course.
turnout this evening. I can't remember the last time we were all together.
M'accorderiez-vous cette danse pour gentilhomme?
Merci. Un autre jour.
Sure, the plebs would riot this afternoon.
New taxes on every word.
Did you see what she's wearing?
What do you expect? She's half savage.
I'll not be made a mock of by the likes of him.
I hear she spends her nights gambling outside bars. And that's the reason
She always did love the chase.
You seem to have caused quite a commotion.
Well, what can I say? You were always a bad influence.
Oh, you were a worse one. Are you wearing one of my father's suits?
Are you wearing a dress?
Don't even start. I feel like a mummy wrapped up in this thing.
Must be quite an occasion to get you so fancy.
It's not like that. Truth be told, it's a lot of ceremony and pontification. Dull as dirt.
Well, when you don't invite me to your parties, everyone suffers.
I did try, but my father was adamant.
Your father?
Go. I'll distract them.
What? You're kicking me out?
It's complicated. I'll explain later, but for now, out the window.
Oh, no, no, no. You're not turning this into a repeat of that apple orchard.
Stop being such a baby. I'm sure there aren't any guard dogs this time. Go! Oh my! That wasn't the billiard room at all, was it?
Could have been on party duty, but no.
Waste of time. There's nobody out here.
Who's even going to come out here? 10 to 1 I end the night cleaning a rich man's vomit off my shoes.
You all right, monsieur? Too much of the king's champagne? Monsieur? Monsieur de la Serre? Monsieur de la Serre!
Sivert, come away! Guards! Help! Murder!
Mon Dieu, he's killed Lord de la Serre.
wasn't me! Damian wielded the knife! Please, have mercy!
Gallia est omnis divisa in partes tres.
They're killing us! Oh God, have mercy! They're killing the prisoners in here!
That's enough of that, you degenerate!
Where am I?
In hell.
Quise ultro morti oferant, facilius reperiuntur, quam qui dolorem patienter ferant. In pe...
Mic check. Mic check 1, 2. Oh, I'm gonna turn on the microphone. And actually I have to I have to update the stream title if it'll let me. One of my favorite Assassin's Creed is Unity. It is a slight bit clunky on the controls and on the way it performs and everything, you know, running up and down buildings and stuff, but oh, I got hair on the microphone. But definitely one of my favorites. AC Unity story mode playthrough. That's story part 1. That's what I'll call it, sure. But yeah. This is definitely, is it going to? There we go, it's updating. I think I just saw my viewer count drop. It's because I started talking. I know. I know. I suck at commentary. I think my microphone is actually kind of low though. So we're gonna see. Put the gameplay back up there. Hopefully the Elgato is not gonna overdo anything. I'm gonna turn down the Elgato just a little bit because I already know it's gonna go very, very loud. And I think I might actually need to crank up my microphone just a little bit louder. Hopefully that's not too loud. Hopefully I'm not blasting in everybody's eardrums. I'm going to actually check the preview really quick. So I don't know how far into this whole Assassin's Creed run I'm gonna get before Origins tonight, because I think we got like maybe 8 hours. Something like that, like 8 hours or something. So let me just check. I literally have my PS4 on in the background, trying to download it right now. Yeah, we have 7 hours 55 minutes. And so yeah, I'm getting distracted by Twitter, the PlayStation in the background and everything. So I'm on sequence 2, 7 hours 54 minutes, trying to get everything downloaded before the new game goes live and all that. And for some reason it doesn't look like it wants to download correctly. Oh great, I love it. That's weird because usually PlayStation Network doesn't give you too much of a hard time. Anyways, so I'm going to keep on rolling through. I thought maybe I'd do a little bit of commentary, because even though this game is very good, I really do like it. I don't know, I just wanted to do some commentary. I wanted to talk over top of it a little bit, especially for anybody who watches on YouTube. And I know this is like, I am okay, give me 1 second, let me just close my door. I forgot to. So maybe possibly tonight, later on tonight, I might, when Assassin's Creed Origins fully launches, maybe possibly I might turn on a camera. I don't know. I'm like looking at different ways of doing live streaming. I'm trying different things, trying to figure out the best way I want to do all the live streaming stuff. So just, you know, I'm figuring stuff out on the fly. All right, so let's get into this. Once again, oh my God, this PlayStation is not. It's like saying it's completed the download on Origins, but then it doesn't look like it is, and the DLC is not exactly downloading the right way. Man. And there's a theme in the background that's not loading up the right way. Okay, you know what? I'm going to actually put that in rest mode for now. So I can also click off this. Okay. So we are in what? Sequence 2, memory 1. I'm not going to make it. I was hoping to get through this and also Syndicate by the time Origins was going to launch, but that's not going to happen. I can already tell you. This guy's literally going crazy over in the background over here. Yay. Floor mattress. A lot of people had a lot of problems with this game. I actually kind of like Arno and everything. I keep messing with the microphone because I know it makes weird noises in the background. All right.
Where'd you come by this, pisspot?
I'm in no mood for
Oh, yes, this guy.
Take it back. If you think you can.
I totally forgot about this dude. Alright. So this was actually the first game where rolling and stuff like that works
Did I hurt your feelings?
majorly into the combat. Kind of like, you know, that Dark Souls feel to it. But you still have the major parrying effect that is known in Assassin's Creed.
Well struck, pisspot.
Fucking pisspot.
This is good.
He's a natural.
broken antique. The only broken antique in here is flapping his idiot jaw. Say that again. I've nothing more to say, old man.
Remember the first time I played this, I'm like, this guy's gotta be an assassin. Probably knows your father or something. We'll see. There's actually a lot of this game I've forgotten. Like, this one and Syndicate both. Assassin's Creed 3, I know the first part of it, but...
Give me what's mine, and go back to your crazy drawings, old man.
Drawings.
These here. Everywhere. Scribbled like chicken scratches all over this cell. Where?
Come here, you little pisspot.
Get your hands off me! Look at the wall! What are you doing?
Concentrate. Concentrate.
What are they?
Messages from the past. I had myself thrown into after prisons in Paris in search of these. What's your name, boy?
Arno. Arno Victor Dorian.
Dorian. Of course. Pierre Belec. I knew your father.
Bully for you.
He died at Versailles. In what? 76? 77? December, as I recall, no witnesses.
How did you...
Your father was an assassin, Arno. He gave his life, fighting for the liberty of all mankind. You stick with me, you might just live long enough to join the Brotherhood. Honor your father's memory.
Listen, I'm sure your little cult is a delightful bunch, but I'm not interested. The only thing I care about is finding Elise.
How are you planning on doing that from in here?
It is time to train. For 2 months. 2 months. 2 months of training in a prison. No. Best better believe it.
Again! Ow! Focus, pisspot.
What the hell is going on out there?
Citizens are restless. Keep an ear open. Opportunity might just come knocking soon.
French Revolution, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was in
That was
Where is it?
fire.
I don't know.
Sometimes opportunity sounds a lot like cannon fire.
That's how you.
Secure the prisoners.
Follow my lead.
Oh, the cover system's like one of the I see what they're going for. It's just really clunky.
I told you this was going to end badly. Silence. Stay back. Prisoners up against the wall. Stay back. Rest in peace, corpse.
Like how I can't actually pick up.
Right. Let's get out of this shell.
You there! Halt! Run like you mean it!
No matter what happens, stay close.
It's locked!
Keep them off me for a bit, piss pot. One of them stabs me.
There you are!
Just fucking guy.
So slow!
Oh, I got my hand control. Oh, there we go.
Here! Escape!
I remember that was one of the kind of weird things about this game.
We have a problem.
The health system on here.
Find a solution! You're going nowhere! Select! Oh, trouble!
By all means, take your time. In your own time.
Stop him!
You've got to be kidding.
Got it! I'll stop you in your tracks!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like trying to like the stream on so I can preview it in the background with your audio mixing. And of course everything's going on in the game. Wait. I need to go over here.
Quickly! While the crowd has them occupied!
Up the building. Or not. Oh, or not. My bad. Now I'm really in the wrong spot. Hope I'm not blowing out the microphone. I don't think so because the last time I checked, I can't really blow out the microphone too badly on OBS. Does really good at leveling areas. Ooh, there's a big chest right here. Lock picks. What?
This way!
I forgot about you need to get lock picks on this.
Fire, damn you! Stop the prisoners! Hold! Stay there! You there! Nowhere to go! Prisoners, hold!
Oh wow. He just got killed. Ah, yes. And then the other biggest thing that happens in this game is the whole thing of not being able to counter these shots, which they absolutely did a great job in Syndicate, giving you a counter. When somebody shoots at you, you can actually get around it. This one, nope, you get shot and then you just die. When it was like the smallest thing, but also one of the biggest things that keeps this game from being really great.
This way! Fire! Fire, damn you!
Oh, now you can probably hear me in the background. So I was trying to check out the stream in the background on the phone while also playing the game and listen in just to make sure that you can hear the game and the microphone both without having to crank the hell out of the volume. OBS, the levels look good. Which OBS is a program that's used to stream. In case Anybody out there doesn't know. Alright. Streamer problems, man. Broadcaster problems, man.
I surrender!
I surrender. Ooh. This game looks amazing now.
What are you waiting for, Bespot? It's time to jump.
What? Prison scrambled your brains, old man.
Drink took care of that a long time ago. Now get up here!
I can't, that's impossible.
Impossible? That's the purview of every assassin boy. If you can pluck your head out of your own arse, come find us. Make a great fit. Goodbye, piss pot!
You! Back away from the ledge!
Ooh. There we go. Assassin's Creed Unity. Assassina Creed. That's a righto. And now we wait for the loading. Because this game has a shit ton of loading. Like over the top loading. Why? Why? I don't know if PlayStation has that much loading to it. I'd be really interested in playing this on the PlayStation just to see like the differences.
Elise?
Hello.
That's some welcome.
One can't be too careful. Not after what happened.
Elise,
Haven't you done enough to repay my father's kindness?
Elise, please. You can't believe I killed Monsieur de la Serre. Your father, he wasn't the man you thought he was. Neither of our fathers were.
I know exactly who my father was, Arnaud. And I know who yours was. I suppose it was inevitable. You an assassin. Me a Templar.
You?
Does that shock you? My father always meant for me to follow in his footsteps. Now all I can do is avenge him.
I swear to you, I had nothing to do with his death.
But you did.
No. No! By my life, I swear I didn't. Is that?
A letter intended for my father the day he was murdered. Read it.
Grandmaster de la Serre, I have learned through my agents that an individual within our order plots against you. I beg you to be on your guard at the initiation tonight. Trust no one, not even those you call friends. May the Father of Understanding guide you. L.
I found that on the floor of my father's room. Unopened.
I didn't know.
Neither did my father.
How could I have known?
Just go. Please.
The one time when the main character doesn't sneak a look. At the lair, I mean. At the lair, you know. Oh, more loading. Ah. Just keep spinning. Just keep spinning. And spin. Some more. And load.
this supposed to be?
Fancy. Neons for a rave. Ali! It's now open. You explore the yeah. Fun little fact. I have a rich heritage in France. As far as I know, anyways. Never had it checked or anything, but I guess a big portion of my genetic makeup is France. Or a big portion of the family comes from France. I don't know. Whichever way you want to say it. My people! So let's go over here. We'll grab this down here. So I don't make everybody sick by spinning the camera around and around. Red chests have really good stuff.
Hey!
Right.
You want some fun? I'll happily cut your innards out to play with. Hey! What are you afraid of? I've only ever killed a few under pillocks, you pillock! Does I need to hit you up on a lamppost? Got your back. You won't escape me!
Ow. Every Dark Souls game, you roll and you roll and then you parry. Ow! And you roll some more! God, the combat system in this game is... like, this game could be a lot better if the combat system wasn't so just all over the place. It's like instead of hitting one button to parry and to just get the kill, no, you have to hit him 4 times and hit some other button to finish him off and this and that. So that when you get into this large engagement or have a bunch of heavies around you, then it just becomes like almost luck based. Also don't have hidden blades, which is really weird. Ow. Oh my god, look at this. It just... Okay. Now, I gotta remember how to face off against these big guys. You can't exactly parry. Oh. It really is like Dark Souls! Okay. What can I loot from? What might you have? Some coin and some cherry bombs. Ooh, some chocolate. And then I need a lockpick. I need a lockpick. Oh, okay. Well. Where's the next mission? I have literally 0 time to screw around in this game. I literally can't even go for outfits or anything. Anybody watches my 8-hour playthrough, which is most likely going to only be available on YouTube. Yeah, you'll see I ran around, did a lot of outfit stuff. Did a lot of unlockable stuff on Rogue. When I just play it for the first time, which that's what I usually do anyways in my first playthrough. Like when I play through Assassin's Creed Origins, oh yeah, I'm gonna be going through all the outfits and I'm gonna be taking my time with it, which means it's gonna take me a while to get through. Revolution! Or some see a wagon, I see opportunity. There's a whole lot of opportunity for what? Not quite sure, because there wasn't anything over here to grab. Was this the, oh yeah, this is the one where you get the home base and everything else. It's funny because I was like planned on going through Assassin's Creed 3 and Liberation and everything, and I just got so sick of the colonial stuff. So I was just like, you know what? I need to go. I need to head to France. I may also, like, when the countdown to Origins is like maybe 4 hours till it releases, I might switch over to Syndicate just to jog my memory of it.
I suppose a simple address would be too mundane.
Totally was just trying to grab a drink right there. Okay. I do like the free running system though that they added in this, where you can jump up and jump down. That the free running helped making this a little more into Dark Souls. It does make it a little more challenging, which is kind of fun. At the same time, when you're trying to speed run it, it makes it so much more of a pain in the ass. So I don't know. I'm not against it. Not for it.
The sunbeam.
It is what it is. Get up here. The sunbeam. I remember it took me a minute to figure out what the hell to do with this one. If I'm not mistaken, we hop over here. Cross. Cross. Yes. Okay, Arno, you need to work with me here. Really need to work with me. Okay. That's not working with me. That's working against. See, that's not Unity. Okay, this game is called Unity for a reason. Hold on. Oh, jeez.
What am I supposed to do with this medallion?
Really love the look and feel of this game, but sometimes, it does some just wacky ass stuff. That's not what I was trying to do at all. Okay. Attempt number 3. Here we go. Up here to up here. Run up here. You can do it. Okay, Arno. Okay, we got this. Totally got this. Jump back here. All right. We're here. Right 2. They went the total Dark Souls route with it, where I gotta heal up and everything. All right. I'm gonna hop up here, walk across, jump across. There we go.
What's the light supposed to illuminate?
Okay. First, we need to get over there. And you're going too far. Too far. Too far. Too. There we go. Okay. Okay. Work with me. Work with me. I can hop up there. Okay. Well, that I did not know. All right. Well, that makes it sort of easier, I guess. Sure. That's one way of doing it. It's like magic. Oh, that is a timer. I know that sound. That is a wicked big time timer, and I think I have to jump. It's one of these puzzles, isn't it? It literally just showed me what I had to do, and I was not paying attention at all. Hold on. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. I'm truly sorry on that. Okay. Got it this time. This game totally just caught me slipping right there. That was better. See, I even like the story on this too. Like the way the story is written. You got two young lovers that, you know, are on both sides of the fence, and the whole country is like coming undone and having war within itself and everything. It's an awesome saying. Really good characters and everything. Characters, yeah. The great characters.
Took you long enough, pisspot.
What is this place?
The Sanctuary. A place we can train and prepare, away from the eyes of our enemies.
Didn't we just escape from a dungeon?
It's not a dungeon. It's a nerve center. From these tunnels, we can get anywhere in the city.
Best cover
Not without
system.
being seen. We have eyes everywhere.
Really? Seems visibility would be a problem. Wouldn't you prefer something with a view?
This place has served us well for 600 years, pisspot.
Mm-hmm.
Years.
And how long were you standing in the dark waiting for me?
Not long. Guillaume spotted you from the bell tower.
That's right, pisspot. Like
Well, it was quite the entrance.
every
Are you
30
mocking
seconds.
No. God's truth, very theatrical.
Shut up. We're here.
The candidate will approach.
Stand before the judges. The Martians there. What are they called? The Green
So,
Lantern.
The son of Charles Dorion returns to us. Belek thought you wouldn't come. What changed your mind?
Tired of running from my failures. Monsieur de la Serre, my father. I want to make it right.
The death of Grand Master de la Serre weighs on you. Why? Did you wield the blade yourself?
Does it matter? The blame still lies with me.
إن ذنوبه تكل كيلي. هل أنت متأكد من؟
أنا كذلك. إنه قادر على مواجهة المحاكمة. سيكون جيدا.
Very well. Out of the dark you come into the light. From the light you will return to the dark. Are you prepared to travel the Eagle's path?
If that's a fancy way of asking, do I want your help? Yes.
Then drink.
Here we go again, tripping balls. What the assassins love to do. This is some potent shit, man. Oh.
What's happening?
Hello. This is your life. It literally is. This is your life. How deep can the rabbit hole go? Through the looking glass. I don't know if that's actually what they're going for, but it's pretty close to what you're actually seeing right there. Alright. Come on, Alice. or piss pot, or whatever they want to call it.
Courage, my boy. You wait just here. I will return when this man reaches. Where is that boy? I'm so glad. We should be well aware. Father, I'm here.
Damn, this looks good. Escape from the depths of hell and Hades itself. Oh. Really? That killed me? I was trying to go left, it wouldn't go left, so I tried to go right and it wouldn't go right. What the hell? Technical bullshit.
Father! Where is that? We should be well aware. Father, I'm here!
Okay. This time, hopefully I won't slide down and... Cowabunga, dude! I don't know why it just reminded me so much of Ninja Turtles. Shay! You asshole! He did have a sword and a dagger, too.
If I leave it here, Monsieur de la Serre will see the instant he returns.
I can just imagine what they could do with a new Max Payne title.
Watch your head from your Come find us. You make a fine fit.
Especially after seeing Quantum Break and all the crazy stuff that they're doing with that. Maybe even Alan Wake. I know it's Sam Lake.
It's very... I heard you the first time.
I know that Sam Lake, the writer for Remedy, the lead writer, he is working on Alan Wake, which is pretty cool.
What can I say? Truly, it's a bad
Well, now. Okay. Huh. One shot. No, kill the assassin without being detected. Sorry. My bad. Without being detected, even though everybody's looking at me. Oh, I'm going all John Cena on you. You can't see me, boy. You can't see me. Oh, stop pushing me out there. God damn it, computer. You have to kill your old self. to become one with the assassins and take a bunch of drugs. Hotboxing the shit out of him.
These are the words spoken by our ancestors, the words that lay at the heart of our creed.
Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent.
Hide in plain sight.
Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Let these tenets be branded upon your mind. Follow them and be uplifted. Break them at your peril. Rise, assassin. Arnaud Dorian is dead. He has been culled from this world, his sins and failures turned to dust. Tonight he is reborn, a novice of the Assassin Brotherhood.
But you still keep your name, though. They didn't say the line. What's the, we fight in the shadows, protect the light, or is that? Oh my god, I'm blanking. I always blank so hard when I try to remember stuff off the top of my head. And plus, I really suck at quoting stuff too. I know it as soon as I hear it. I can say the words word for word. Work in the shadows, protect. No. Oh my god, what is? Oh jeez, You would think I never played these games before. I've heard it so many times over the years. It is, isn't it? Work in the shadows, protect the light. And then we are assassins or whatever. Yeah, it's like something like that. Ah, that's bugging me now.
Welcome back. Now that you've experienced life as an assassin, are you willing to take up the fight and join us? Deacon? Load the file.
Coming up.
We looked at a media file from Abstergo last month, and the information it contains is astounding. But we won't share these things with just anyone. By pressing play, you'll be joining the Assassins. If you want to fight the Templar menace, if you're willing to save civilization from Abstergo's clutches, press play, sit back, and ready yourself for the truth. Good choice. Welcome to the Assassins, Initiate.
I am part of the Brotherhood now. Well, that's the Templars. What? Okay, so...
In the 1950s, it was theorized that human DNA worked via the triple helix model. Some years later, the work of Crick and Watson demolished this theory in favor of the double helix. Today, we know the double helix to be indisputably the basis of all life. So why did the triple helix theory gain so much traction?
Also,
Why
Umbrella
did
Corp.
Rosalind Franklin's X-rays seem to confirm it? It turns out that their initial samples had been taken from small traces of precursor DNA,
the X-virus,
the rare genes of an ancient race embedded in our own. We now know that triple helix DNA is the foundation of the precursor genome. It is the genetic Rosetta Stone of our age. If we can crack it open, if we can sequence the full precursor genome, there is no limit to the knowledge we will gain. Using Animus technology, precursor history will be open to us for the first time ever. Ancient languages will be unlocked, and ancient technology will be ours for the taking. Imagine what will be possible if we master the technology that underpins the pieces of Eden. Such discoveries would surpass 100-fold the splitting of the atom. Last year, we located a rich sample of precursor DNA in a donor whose genes contained human and precursor DNA at an incredible 25-to-1 ratio. Our work will begin with this sample. Our goal is to unravel the triple helix, sequence the precursor genome, and change the world for the better, forever. Welcome to the Phoenix Project.
Phoenix Rise! Something like that, yeah.
So, this is where we stand. Last year, Abstergo acquired the body of a man we call a Sage, one of a rare breed of humans with a surplus of ancient DNA. This sparked a search for more Sages, in the present and in the past. The more Abstergo finds, the closer they get to their final goal. We've blocked their recent attempts to find more, but Abstergo will not stop looking until they sequence a full precursor genome. So, why Arnaud Dorian? Why chase an assassin through the French Revolution? It turns out, at some point in his life, Arnaud came into contact with another Sage. We need you to find out when and where these meetings took place. If Arnaud was present for this Sage's death, it might lead Abstergo straight to his body. Naturally, we'd like to find it first. This is where you come in. It won't be simple. Genetic memory must be tackled in sequence to keep the data stable. But we're confident you're up to the task. And you won't be alone. Other initiates, assassins just like you, are doing their part to end this fight. If you need more training, more experience, you can call on them for help. All right.
This is probably the reason why this game is kind of hard.
Loading the next sequence.
Because it's meant to be played like in Unity with co-op partners and everything. I play solo though. I'm not solo wolf. Lone wolf is like, everybody's shitting on that term now. They get triggered by it. There we go. I got my blue.
I've got something else for you. The more time you spend with Arnaud, the more data we'll have to increase your synchronization with him and to activate his abilities. Here, have a look at this.
Ability, yeah. So you upgrade RPG style. Melee staggering. I don't really want to buy that though. One-handed master, boom. Unbalanced attack stuns enemies for a moment in the fight. Hold that to perform that. Grand execution. Yeah, I like that. A grand execution, even though. Oh no, we are doing that. Thick skin, ability to withstand more damage in combat. Oh yes. Oh yes. I absolutely need that. Heal nearby. No. Nope. Temporary disguise yourself. Select the target. I can't do that anyways. Ability to, yes, because there is swords and stuff locked in those treasure chests. Double assassinate. Ah, that's gonna be one of the next ones I need too. Environmental blend. That could be useful.
One last thing. While you've been busy, I had Deacon do some poking around in Arnaud's memories. Seems he was a busy guy. See that symbol? That's a co-op mission. I play a lot of games multiplayer. I don't know about you, but I thought you'd like to mix it up a little. These are missions Arnaud ran with assassin buddies.
Just let
so
me.
they'll give you an idea
Just let
of
me
what
go.
organization's about.
Let me go.
Walk into the glitch and you'll get all the details. I've marked them on your map.
Slow mo. Okay, whatever. Oh, that's right too. You can actually change weapons on the fly and everything, which is absolutely awesome. I got some of these from Uplay or Ubisoft Club, whatever the hell they want to call it. Looks cool. What looks cool and has the most damage? Sure. I can't. What? For the longest time, I used Fleur de Lis as Has a symbol on all my stuff way back. Oh, I guess it's because I'm underleveled for the weapon. Ain't that some stuff? Alright, I'll take that. Long range. Nope. Nope. Pistols. Yes, I need. Yes, yes. Oh boy. Look at that. What can I? Okay, I can select any one of these. Hello. I can't. Why can't I? Ranged weapon skill to equip this weapon. Oh, I can't even use pistols yet. Okay, well, that's a bust. Son of a turd. Okay. Equipment, colors. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, game? I need to focus. I need to absolutely focus in. And oh my god, look at that red. Oh my good. Rainy sky, no. Well, then again, he is supposed to be an assassin. If he's wearing white, that makes sense. Or the white and the red. Damn it, I'm doing Fashion Creed again. It says Fashion Creed. Alright, the white with the red. The head. Oh, that's right, too. We can totally customize his stuff. It's so cool. I just want to customize. I want to make my assassin. I want to make my dude the assassin of the coolest kind of Creed. And, yeah. And I can't. Oh my. That's right too. I have the whole season pass and everything, so I have stuff on here that I can use. Man, this is gonna be a fun playthrough. What? Dual shirt? Okay. Run around with nips on display. That's what I always say. Hey. I'm feeling like the only ones you can actually select are the ones that have the check marks on, or so. That's kind of cool too. Florian's melee armor, restricted area detection, negative 51 plus health. I don't really want to spend a whole lot of money, but that's going to give me some health. This is going to take up so much time going through all this stuff. Alright, so we can equip that. That's going to help out a hell of a lot. Additional damage. Alright, my brain's starting to work now. Health, upgrades, health, and use that. Like the I had that one towards the end of the game the last time I played this. Man, you get some fancy stuff. Additional smoke bombs and stuff. I can't use any of these down here, right? Nope. Not yet. Feels so much better being cool with the assassins again. Cause I just spent the last like 2 games being their enemy and hunting them down and everything. So much better being with them. Alright, so I'm gonna try and get as much health as possible because I know I'm going to die a lot if I don't. It's just like Dark Souls in that way of, oh no, I don't have any health. Now I'm getting hit, now I'm getting killed, now I'm getting slaughtered. Oh jeez. I forgot how much customization is actually in this game. Red hooker boots. Wow. Alright, I can't do any of that stuff. I was just checking out see if I had any DLC stuff. But I can... Could grab any of these. Ball noise, running noise. I feel like I should add some stuff for stealth, but I don't think I'm going to. Here we go. Do that. Arnold's Fearless outfit. McFarlane Master outfit. Oh, yeah. This is, by Todd McFarlane. He was at Comic-Con, I think it was, or something like that. And this was like one of his drawings that he came up with. He came up with like concept art for Arnold. It was awesome. Victor Dorian, the early concept. So this is concept art also that they made, that they actually threw into the game. Not quite sure if that, no, it's not Ubisoft. He fits. Like, what? Medieval assassin Tom Cornelian. The hell's that? Master assassin outfit. Guard. The Raider. Iron Mask. Whoa. Iron Mask? Oh, this is like DLC stuff. Gotcha. Napoleon. Oh, that's right too. You go against Napoleon and everything. Bellix. Shays. It's funny. The first time I played through this, I had no idea who Shay was or anything. And now there's like a lot more of this feeling behind that outfit. Really kind of weird. Pure black. Iron cockades. Not quite sure how to say that. The eagle white. Eagle white or eagle with the red? I'm gonna go with Assassin Blue. I feel like I should. You play blue. Turquoise. That is totally... That's Green Arrow. That is the Green Arrow right there. Now what? Go with that. Alright. Enough customization. I'm just wasting so much damn time customizing, but it looks so cool at the same time. I really need to go around and grab those other cockades, whatever. I don't know how to say it. Huh. How do I can't scare him? Ah. Again. Get out of here. Okay. So after all that, we're finally going to the next mission. Now I look like one of the free runner dudes that are in the videos of Assassin's Creed that you always see. I need to get over there. How do I get over there without busting my ass? What is Bless Archer? Playing some Assassin's Creed Unity, getting ready for Origins later on tonight. Fun doing this. Why won't you jump? Jump, come on. Up. Oh, good old Unity. Love it. Come on, up. Over. No, okay. He doesn't want to. Okay, alarm bells in this area. Should be able to run up here. There we go. Jesus, just scale. There. Yes, that's what I'm trying to get you to do. They never patch the little bit of mobility issues that you have every once in a while. Aha! Let's get over here.
What's the mission?
The mission. Let's get your arse in position. Don't ask questions, piss pop.
I live to serve.
Mission difficulty 3 stars, 4 star diamonds. Or diamonds, not stars, excuse me. What's your favorite game? The Assassin's Creed series. Oh. That's a really good question. We didn't have to do any stealth in this. Boy, the Ezio series, that's probably just because I spent like a lot of, there's a lot of nostalgia there. I spent a lot of time playing those ones. This one's not bad. It has its problems though. Syndicate was probably for like the modern games.
Generously agreed to our price of 40%.
Probably my favorite one.
An act of desperation. What about the priest?
He'll come around.
Your confidence is infectious, Sever. My boys will have the wagon ready.
Here are the details. Make sure it goes smoothly.
Of course. Make sure that it goes smoothly, cretin. When have I...
It's just drops him.
These bastards always have bodyguards. Well...
Next time, do that before he starts screaming.
Why do we hang about here when Sever still lives? He killed Monsieur de la Serre.
Patience. Sever's not the target. Not today. Come on. Council's waiting for our report.
Time to escape. Smoke bombs. Okay, yep.
You'll never get past all of them. So slow. You're like molasses.
I'm gonna make like Batman and escape. Gonna like Origins. I think I'm gonna like Origins also. I've been really getting into the Dark Souls stuff lately, and it feels like from seeing all the video stuff, it seems like Origins is gonna be on the lines of like Dark Souls for the combat, but still have, you know, all the running and stuff. So it looks like best of both worlds. It'd be pretty cool. Assassin's Creed 2, Unity, and Syndicate. Yeah. I just played Rogue there last night for the first time. That was, I would say, I have like the Pirates Not stuff. I really, I think, you know, for the American Revolution and all that stuff, I think Rogue is probably my favorite. Plus, I mean, you can put a freaking wolf head on your ship and everything. Awesomeness. Come on, buddy. Keep running.
Come here! I'll smack you sillier than a drunken milk.
Merde. Patriots. These imbeciles will pick a fight with anyone. Try not to draw their attention.
Shouldn't we stop them?
Stop them. Avoid them. Doesn't matter. There's always more fanatics. Can't save everyone, piss pop.
Well, there's a cheery thought.
Extremists in red, popularly played by Templars. They can recognize you attacking. It's alright. You ain't attacking much.
In a courtyard not far from here. Stab through the throat.
Definitely will say one thing about going back and playing the older ones and then coming back to this. I do kind of miss the one you know, the one button press to like take somebody out. If they can like balance it between like Dark Souls style and then also having like a one button press. So like when you get surrounded, you kind of want the one button press to do like that action just to quickly kill everything. Yeah, playing as the Templars and everything. Templars, man, growing up playing, because I played them all, and going from playing as the Assassins and you play as the Templars, it really pulls on your heartstrings of like, man, I don't want to kill the guys that you learn so much stealth stuff from, and it's just, they play it pretty decent. My only thing about it was it just like Black Flag, for instance. I said it too when I was live streaming Black Flag. Like it doesn't. All the pirates, they don't even feel like they're assassins, and that was the biggest like kind of gripe I had. But when you're playing as like Shay as a Templar, it feels right. So I don't know. It's and now in Origins, it's like. I guess he's not really gonna feel like an assassin until probably halfway through the game because I guess it's the couple making the Brotherhood or something like that. It's gonna be really interesting seeing what's going on with that. Try to do stealth as much as I could right there. Faction fight, blue versus red. Alright, I'm supposed to be running. I'm supposed to be fighting. I'm supposed to be running over here. Right.
Just trying not to strain your heart.
Oh my god, yes. I am anonymous. That dude's way up there. So let me go. There we go.
We've not seen Seaver for a year, and you're letting him walk. All because his name wasn't on a bloody piece of paper.
The timing's not right. Too many variables, too many loose threads.
And if we lose him again?
He'll be at Notre Dame tomorrow, if he keeps to the schedule we found.
You might have shared that earlier.
God damn, I swear to God, I feel like I got the Green Arrow's costume on right now.
Hello, my friend.
Bunch of tools, ammo, medicine at shops, yeah.
So what happens next?
We take this ledger full of Templar records to Mirabeau.
3 more Templars
Proceeds to
killed
do
last
nothing
night.
with it.
Wasn't us. Templars
Don't seem terribly fond of
it. Going out of fashion since '89.
He's a
A
politician.
Templar civil war.
Sees himself as a great
Would this
peacemaker.
complicate things or make
Thinks
our
he
lives
can end the war
easier?
between assassins and Templars. Bring the revolution to a happy conclusion. And convince dogs and cats to live together in peace.
And that's bad?
It's a self-aggrandizing pipe dream. The Templars are at their weakest since Jacques de Molay burned. We're running around after second-rate smugglers. All because Mirabeau wants to secure his legacy. Well, the customs agents of France can rest easy. Arpinot's dead.
Shaking down imprisoned nobles seems a bit out of his oeuvre. What are the Templars up to?
If we hadn't spent the last year hobbled by your damn truce, we might know that.
He has a point, Honoré. The truce was with Grand Master de la Serre.
The man's been dead for 2 years. Whoever's in charge now, you can be certain they aren't sitting idle.
We might have learned more had we not allowed Seaver to escape.
Seaver was there?
I know your heart is set on keeping the peace, but bringing Monsieur de la Serre's killer to justice would count for something, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. But do not confuse your personal vendetta with a sound strategy.
If he wants to kill Templars, let him kill Templars. I've done all I can. Boys ready?
Very well. Assassin. I charge you to go to Notre Dame de Paris and to find there the Templar agent, Charles Gabriel Siver. You will learn his secrets, and when you have done so, you will bring him peace in accordance with our tenets.
Okay, sequence 3, making kind of good time before the Origins kicks off here. Kind of hoping to play through Unity and Syndicate, but I don't know if I'm gonna make that. Yeah, I just what was it, last mission, I think? It's like the last cinematic thing that happened. It was going all, you know,
my friend. Hello.
tripping balls and then going through the whole rabbit hole of memories and stuff. Was I supposed to go outside, or was I supposed to hit a mission? Oh geez, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, the loading. You kill me with this loading. I swear to God, if I have to turn back around and go back inside, oh. No, okay. Now I need to get halfway across the city, and I don't think I have any fast travels.
Oh.
What's that? The cafe. Oh, that was the mission. Yeah.
Something I can help you with?
What is this place?
It connects to the sanctuary. Less flashy than the Sainte-Chapelle entrance, but we own the building. Used to be part of our intelligence network. But the place has fallen on hard times.
How can I help?
I'll keep an ear out for any opportunities that come up. You might also speak to the Intendant about renovating the building itself.
I'm not exactly flush with coin just now.
Any revenues the cafe generates are yours to do with as you see fit. The money is deposited in the chest in the study, and the more improvements you make,
The more revenue.
quite. You might also find that expanding our reach into other districts will pay dividends.
This is like the Ezio area. Where's that box? Inside here? Yeah. What was in this? Edwards, yeah. Way rather just customize my own. It's probably one of the coolest things about this game. You know, customize your own assassin outfit. That's gonna be really cool in Origins. He's sticking his hand in the cookie jar. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that you can do in there, but now I think I okay, it's right over here. Good. .3D maps. Oh, I totally forgot about the 3D map on here.
Encore lui? Pas d'inquiétude.
No horses, no buggies. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time this time. Jeez. First time I played this, I didn't have that hard of a time, like, running around. For some reason, my brain's not clicking with this. Alright.
I've got a bloody message for you!
That one too, it's called the Blade. Oh no. Shit. Alright. Let's get back on track.
What's our plan?
Our plan? You're not an apprentice anymore, boy. So study your surroundings. Devise your own plan. I'm not here to hold your hand.
I remember this mission.
No targets unreachable.
Out of the way. Move. Where the hell was Duchesneau? Oh.
If you can't find a weakness to exploit, make one.
You've secured the cathedral?
Oui, monsieur.
Good. Tell Siver I'll meet him inside.
Opportunities everywhere. It's on you to take it.
You! Get back here with my keys! Thieves!
And if all other plans fail, why not sacrifice yourself for the cause, your life for his? Before Altair, that was the Levantine approach.
You mean a dagger in broad daylight as I'm cut down where I stand?
Sends a powerful message.
I'll do it my way.
Whatever you think best, assassin.
That was just an Origins reference, wasn't it? It says before there was Altair, they just cut people down. Huh. Funny thing is, first time I was playing through this game, this mission pissed me off so badly, I shut the game off, and like 3 days later, I finally turned it back on. I was like, ooh. Alright. First, this is the way I know how to do this. First, we're gonna steal.
Priceless. Turn the color of an aubergine.
That's all right, man.
With outrage.
Okay, grab the key. We're gonna scurry up top. Unlock. Window. Do it that way. Never really realized it before, but in the cinematic, opening cinematic for this, it's kind of Hitman-ish. And they are both assassin games, but where's that window? Did I go up too far? I might have. Aha. That could be a very bad move, but
wait here. See that we're not disturbed.
Sever.
Monsieur Latouche, I'm here to see the King of Beggars.
Come with me.
The intrigues of rats! Pompous fool, if I could lay my hands on him.
Well, what's so important you had to pull me away from my daughters?
You're right, monsieur. Too much of the king's champagne.
Sever, come away!
You can't help.
it's time to move.
I'm with you.
Jeez, that is the easiest I've ever done this mission. Wow, you can actually do it just like that. Man, before I was trying to kill everyone, I was trying to be all stealthy, I was trying to just 10 different ways of doing the mission.
Deacon, do you read? What the hell is that?
That time I just ran through it.
That's a server sweep. Abstergo's looking for you. And they're close.
Damn it. Can you open a server bridge?
Hey, come on, it's me. Already on it. Couple of seconds.
Initiate. We're opening a server bridge. Find the portal and pass through before the suite finds you.
Got it. Go.
Do you see it? They're hard to miss. Jumping from one Helix server to another should buy you a few more hours. If it doesn't, we're screwed.
Well, we're not screwed. It's your initiate that gets the brunt.
Deacon, you're not helping.
Go sit the portal, go sit the portal. I need to go sit the portal. Get up top.
There it is. Go!
And more loading. You know what? I actually probably should turn off my notifications. I totally
You're waiting
forgot about
outside the
that.
main simulation now. This will throw Abstergo off your trail for a while, but you'll also run into a lot of incomplete and corrupted code. Which probably explains why the people here aren't quite here. Looks like the late 1800s. Now this is a Paris I wouldn't mind visiting. Maybe another time. Right now, you need to get to the exit portal.
Wee wee, it's Pappy.
Path through, though. See if you can find a route underground.
Nothing but ghosts. Oh. Underground route.
You know, the Belle Epoque looks a lot cleaner. Shit. This area is
That's not right, that's not right, that's not right.
Turn back.
Not underground
Get
exit. Where was it?
underground. Now. Hurry.
Aha. Joy 2, this is the game where you have a bunch of glitches and then you fly in out. I guess they did it on Syndicate also. But yeah, I totally forgot about that. Like you do like time warps and everything in here. Makes you think of a modern day Assassin's Creed. What it would actually look like and everything. Ooh, I forgot about this.
There you are. And you found the exit. Good. It's an unstable vortex of energy. So
Damn, I
there's
was
no
just
telling
thinking about
how
this
it
part
will
the other
disrupt
night.
the simulation.
Clocked upside the head with a piece of wood.
It looks like you'll have to climb Lady Liberty. She must have bled through from another time period. The French should have shipped her off to the States by now.
Where am I supposed to run? Yeah, okay.
Just get to the portal. I'll do what I can to stop it from closing. See you on the other side.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm not checking messages or taking invites while I'm streaming. Just let you know. Kind of on a time crunch. Trying to run through as much of the old Assassin's Creed as I can before Origins comes out, you know. In fact, that reminds me. Hold on. Let me. So I don't have a whole bunch of stuff popping up on stream. Definitely not perfect at streaming, but I'm working on it. Kind of newer to all this stuff.
And we're back. Not everyone is so fortunate their first time through a bridge. Sometimes our initiates are trapped in the system, and we have no choice but to send someone like you in to rescue them. In fact, one of our initiates is caught in a Bellapox server right now. If you're not too exhausted, you can re-enter the bridge and rescue him. All right, back to work, initiate.
Earning money. I like that. Okay, map, display feed, filter, We already know about all that stuff. Climb up there and grab that, but I don't think so. I'm going to go straight up to the next mission. Set on a time crunch here. How many hours till? I may actually only play this for another hour and then switch over to Syndicate. Not quite sure. I'll see how I feel about it. I'm not supposed to be inside this place. I'm supposed to be running around the place. Damn it. Alright. That window's up there. Where's that window at? Oh man, I totally screwed up. Okay. Let me run back out of this place. Run around it. Damn it, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I'm yelling at the game and it's my own fault. Really good. Okay, back on track now. After inside. Okay, there we go. Now he's off the wall. Here we go. Really? He's not trying to jump in a bale. Hey! Jeez. He does look cooler with the longer jacket on. Keep that in mind. Like, that might be the only thing I'm going to do is, like, stop and, like, you know, update the look of him just because it does stats-wise for health and stuff. Okay, I need a bridge. Bridge over here. Way over here. Jump. Come on, jump. Jump down. Alright. No game. No, I'm not doing co-op. I am doing story mode. Single player story mode. That's what my sights have been set on. You will not, what is the line? You will not, take me off course. There's a fancy word in there somewhere. I just totally blanked out on it. Failing. Failing as a streamer. Failing at life. Okay. Yeah, I'm still only a trainee, so...
Parishioners found a body in Notre Dame today. The wags are already calling him the Penitent. I take it justice has been done?
Not entirely. Sivert had an accomplice the night of Monsieur de la Serre's murder. He struck the killing blow.
This raises troubling questions. What have you learned?
He was working with a man called Le Roi des Thunes.
The King of Beggars? Are you sure?
You know him?
Of him. The beggars pay him tribute. The man himself is a ghost. We've sent 3 assassins after him. The first 2 found no trace. The third never returned.
I can find him. Sivert met with one of his lieutenants. I owe it to the memory of Monsieur de la Serre to uncover the truth.
Perhaps you can at that. You've proved yourself a true assassin today. And a true assassin must have the proper tools.
So the concealed blade and the smoke bombs were just what you had on hand, then?
The Phantom Blade. A modest little update from the traditional assassin's blade. Where you're going, you may not wish to get too close to your enemies. Now then. Assassin. This council charges you to go to La Cour des Miracles. Find there the Templar agent, Le Roi des Thunes. Learn his secrets, and bring him peace.
Phantom Blade. Oh, I remember that was the, in the deluxe edition or whatever. Maybe that was for Syndicate. For one of them. You get like the toy version of it. We gotta run all the way back out.
Anna.
Real quick, what does this guy have? Consumables, gear loadout. Gear loadout? Yeah. And I'm still too low level to equip any of that. Okay, just really quick. Equipment. Chest piece. Can I get any more health? I could. Absolutely could. Do I want to? Do I want... I am getting... Alright. Any other one that looks any cooler or has any more health to it? Can't remember how leveling works on here. If I'm under level, I can't actually equip it, can I? That kind of looks cool. All right, I'll just keep running with this. No big deal. And again with the loading screens. I'm really wondering if the PS4 version loads quicker, because I know there's a lot of big number of games that actually loads quicker on the PS4. This hardware is a little bit faster. Okay, where's the next one? Over here. So this is where I gotta start. Wow, I'm already in sequence 4. Really? Damn, I am flying through this. Guess that's what happens when you're like sort of speedrunning the game and not actually trying to collect things or like messing around with customizable stuff and stuff.
J'espère qu'il n'est pas sujet au vertige. Il est resté trop longtemps à la table.
I just shove her out of the way. Get out of my way! Coming through! Alright, where is it? Take a right. I swear to God, this is a dead end. Okay, take a left. Big fence. Get out of the way. Shoving everybody aside. Arno coming through. Wait. We're up here. I'm gonna do something fancy. I jump through the window. Okay. That worked. That actually worked. Oh shit. Now I'm stuck behind a building. Time to parkour it. Hardcore with the parkour. That's right. You better believe it. Son of a bitch. Here, over there, run every. Oh, no, just get off the. Stop climbing everything. Acting like a monkey. Ooh, frame drop. Kill the messenger without being seen. That wasn't the messenger. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I will hold the world record for being top 10 at speedrunning and come in number 8. That is the goals in life right there. That door is totally locked in. It's gold. Golden door, just like a big red button. You just really want to push it or open it. Yeah. Oh my god, this thing forever. He showed up to the mission, he's just out of breath and everything. He's like, hold on a second, wait. Bulldoze my way through. Yeah. Damn, man, I think I'm almost halfway through the game already. Oh no, the forced stealth mission. Try and say that 10 times fast. Oh, these are a pain in the ass. Okay. They're doable, but they're a pain in the ass. Trail the dude. Listen to the conversation.
Come here! I'll squash you like a bloody maggot you are! Stay right there! Get over here! I'll finish you quick if you ask nice!
Here, just come and... Yeah. Oh, you can die. What? So you just... So when somebody goes to shoot at you, you just keep hitting it? Oh, I never know that. I didn't know that. Ah. Okay. That right there, I was testing something right there. So in Origin, I don't know if you can chain combo, like kills and everything. Which this is where I'm like, okay, like a one button, just that one shot kill to be able to chain combo the kills together. I'm a little bit like, kind of got like a red flag going off with. I hope that they do something like that in Origins. I can't remember how they did it in Syndicate. That's the reason why I want to go back and play Syndicate too before the launch Origins. I think that might have been just on this game because I remember that they fixed up the when somebody goes to shoot at you, you can like bullet dodge like you're in the Matrix round in Syndicate. But this one, the combat was unforgiving combat in this game. Alright. Investigate. Well, I'm investigating. I'm doing my Batman thing. I feel like I need to get into some trouble, though. I hit the button. Yep, this is why I remember this combat in here. Yep, getting shot in the back every time you turn around. Ah! It's really funny that they made the combat like this too, because like they were boasting this thing to be such a co-op game, and I'm like, And then they make the combat where it's so goddamn difficult to do anything. All right. Investigate. Okay. Well, let's try and do the mission. Try and piss everybody off. Let's just play it cool here. Just sneak around a bit. Eagle Sense, where are you? If I get into any combat, I'm gonna be dead within like 30 seconds. You would think that like the combat system on here, it's just hard like that because you don't have stuff unlocked, but the way I feel about it, it just needed work. So, which they fixed up in Syndicate. So, aha, here's the guy. How the hell do I get down here? There's a corner I need to turn. I'm not turning it. Here it is.
Le Roi des Thunes Lieutenant, Latouche.
La douche. I mean, Latouche.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Look.
Hey, naked dude from the prison.
The good folk of Paris give more money to crippled beggars than whole ones. Le Roi des Thunes sees in that bit of trivia an opportunity to motivate his less successful employees.
That man
has lost a foot. Now you can charge in there, cause a great disturbance, and send all the rats scurrying back to their holes. Or you can disappear into the swarm and follow the rats back to their king. Either way, that man has lost a foot.
It's done. Take him to the clinic for a proper cauterization, then send him back to the street.
Come on, up you get.
I appreciate the advice.
Not yet.
Who are you, precisely? And why help me?
Oh, I've had my eye on you for some time now, Arno. I feel it my sovereign duty to aid all those who suffered in cruelest bondage with me at the Bastille. And I have a vested interest in seeing the King of Rats caught in a trap. As to my name, I have the pleasure of being Donatien Alphonse François, Marquis de Sade. Do pay me a visit when you've tired of chasing vermin. Oh, he's left a lovely trail. Good luck.
A slimy trail. Wait, you can tap that and just go? Oh, I thought you had to hold the button to go into stealth mode. This whole time. This whole time. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me put this kind of over here. Customize my Twitch page. Just a second here. Alright, my stream health is good. Oh no, that's gonna cut off my chat though. Ooh, I don't like that. Alright, let's try and put that over there. There we go. Now my chat's bullish. Damn, I've been going like 3 hours on this. Alright. Alright, time to do my Batman thing again.
You'll be as warm as a baby now.
Double time, lads. This race isn't fond of tardiness. closer. Don't touch me. Get back.
Who do you think you are?
Monsieur Latouche, still bringing rather sooner than you think, I'm sure.
Get back here! I'll cave your skull!
Shut up, buddy.
Why the rush? I'd love to kick the shit out of your bony arse.
And all he got was knifed. They took away the car. Realize that. Did they? No, they didn't.
Fancy a drink later?
Do I know you?
Who the fuck are you? Okay, seriously, dude, you're just going around and around in circles. Come on.
Is it true what he did to Thierry? I remember the man's screams and how long they lasted. And that was for an accounting error.
You're joking. I thought he'd skimmed off the take or some such.
Nope, he misplaced a 1 in a ledger.
Right. Double time it is.
It's totally gonna be one of those targets that you gotta take out, but you can't take them out when you got them right here. It's like, oh, just let me do it.
Get him inside, quickly. Something doesn't feel right.
He's dead, sir.
Then toss him in the gutter and get yourselves inside.
Somebody's watching me.
I don't know who his grace's new friends are, but they're squeezing us drier than stones. Almost got a knob. I wonder where they'll take us. Better this than the king's modifications.
That's right, too. You need information from. That's why I can't take them out. Okay. I would just run right in there. Problem with it is,
What's the order for the unfortunate in
end
bed
up getting
6?
taken
burned in
out.
a fire that killed his family and drove him mad.
A burn job? Do you know how hard those are to get right without burning half the district to ash?
Use a few drops of the strong acid. Layman can't tell the difference.
Okay, collectibles. I gotcha, you bugger.
No! No, please!
Give me Le Roi des Thunes, and I'll spare you your life.
The cargoes! He's in the carcass beneath Hill Church.
Latouche, I expected a stronger spine than yours. What will your master say?
Oh, God. Lord help me.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Hold him steady.
Hold on. Where's the window I came into? Aha, here.
You're no patriot. You can't outrun me. You're mine.
Actually got away from that bullet. Now. Yeah, I want to script a mission, so I'm just gonna haul ass out of here.
Find your tavern last night. Come by later if you wanted to. I'll be ready for you. Been selling more than you let on. That's enough. You'll get no money from me.
Oh shit! I do need to get across the street. Okay. Somewhere in the sewers below like in the sewers, that's a bunch of mazes and everything. You know what? I think I'm going to I do like this game. Like, don't take it wrong. I do like this game. I'm gonna come back to this game though and do more of it later on. Where is the safe house? Where's the assassin's safe house here? And I'm going to fire up. Where are you? Companion mission. That's not what I'm looking for. Where's the main? How do I do filter? Missions, point of interest. Difficulty map. Point of interest. Aha. Alright. We fast travel back to the main hub or main place of yada yada yada, and I'm going to take a short little break. I've been streaming for like 3 hours, so take a short break, and then what I will do is I will come back, load up Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I think I might just ride out Syndicate. Maybe I'll probably play a couple hours of it. I'll take a break from streaming, and then come back at about midnight my time for midnight Eastern. I'll tell you guys afterwards. It's pretty much like I'm gonna stream maybe like a couple hours of Syndicate, come back afterwards. How much cash did I get right there? Tenant studies. Like I said, I do like this game. I just kind of want to hop into Syndicate. I want to go over to England, mess around with Jacob and Evie. So yeah, I will be. Oh geez, I don't even remember how. You can't actually. I played through a good chunk of this game, up to sequence 4 already. So, like I said, I will be back. Where's my BRB? BRB, I will be back. And as I said, I will be playing some Syndicate. Should actually cut the stream. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know.